List views are a fast and easy way of viewing lists of your data. They only take a few minutes to create and allow you to view specific records, edit a single record or a bunch at a time, and a lot more. So let's dig in. We're logged in as Pat Evers, a sales rep at Universal Paper. Pat has a ton of leads, but seeing them all in one huge bunch like this makes us both feel a little overwhelmed. We need some order here. Let's help Pat create a list of new leads, or ones that have a hot rating. He's going to plan his day around this list and contact every one of these leads. We'll start by clicking the List View Controls button and selecting New. We'll name it and select who can view the new list. In this case, only Pat needs to see this view, and that's selected by default. Click Save, and that's it for this window. We're back at our new list view, and now it's time to add the filters. Let's click Add Filter. We're going to select Lead Status equals New and Rating equals Hot. We'll add filter logic so that a lead will show up here if it's new or if it's hot. And click Save. We'll close the Filters pane. We could open it again by going back to the List View Controls and choosing Edit List Filters. Now we'll select the fields we want to display as columns. We don't need state province or these last three, so let's take those off and add the rating field and save. Let's wrap the text on the email field so it doesn't get cut off. Beautiful. Just between you and me, Pat could take this beautification one step further and add a chart if he wanted to. Time goes by and Pat has a stellar day. He checks his notes and recalls STC Labs is actually STIC Labs, so he updates it. If you see a lock icon, this field type is not editable while in a list view. Now he wants to update several of these leads to a hot rating. It's super easy in a list view. We'll check the leads in question, find the pencil icon, make sure to check here to update all the leads we've selected, choose the hot rating from the list, click Apply, save our changes, and then click here to remove the check mark from these records. It's important to note that inline editing and mass inline editing are available only if the list view you're working with is limited to a single record type. So make sure you add a filter for record type to your list if you use more than one record type at your company. Pat has more updates to make, so let's switch over to the Kanban view to get a visual sense of his work in progress. Pat spoke to a bunch of leads who were in the contacted stage, and they're all potentially interested in a deal with Universal Paper. So let's click and drag these over to the nurturing stage. All the new leads he spoke with today will move into either the contacted column or, if they aren't interested right now, to unqualified. Pat just made fast work of all of his bookkeeping. List views help you make sense of your data and focus on the records most important to you. To learn more, check out these resources or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.